Naga Siren.
EG's turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Shadow Fiend.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Very difficult. So that may be the other approach.
But they have a BKB here in the mid lane. Shadow Fiend,
Yeah.
BKB is really good. You want things that you can't actually BKB out of. You have Naga Sleep, Arrow, Black Hole. These are things you
I
can't.
suppose it's the other
hold
side
out
too.
of.
The fact you're already running a Magnus as well as a Lifestealer, right? Like you've
Yeah,
already
it's a
got
waste
like, the
of
better team
empower.
fight.
It's a waste of empower on the
Or is
Naga.
it the setup? So Mind Control can then get the greatest RP of all time.
It is. They have Dazzle in case Mail does get RP'd. They have the Axe for counter initiating that goes through BKB. Very important versus the Lifestealer. But they have time lapse on Weaver just in case of down. So I do think their team fight was good. I think it could have been a little bit better, but I don't think the Naga. Yeah, the team fight's good, but with Naga, it's not like, oh my God, sleep into RP.
30 seconds
Not
to
at the
battle.
end all be all.
No.
It's not. Nothing to write home. I'm sure we'll probably see at least one or two good ones.
We'll have one. Like you still got Epicenter, you've got Freezing Field, you've got RP, you've got all the cleave damage which can come out, you got potential heavy Riptides, mass Burrow Strikes, like all these things Team Liquid will have
Did
to
you
work
just
with.
really say Riptide for a team fight, Toby? That's like the most underwhelming team fight ability in this game.
Hey, you know what? I'm just listing every single thing. Eventually, I'm going to hit solid gold.
But Monkey King, he can turn into a tree during the team fight. Wow!
You know, if that actually says it, I'm going to laugh my ass off and then refer to this moment.
That's not going to win them a team fight. It can be awesome, but not win them a team fight. Oh, man.
Critical influence, man. Critical influence.
Zai Monkey King.
The GH block in the mid, so he's starting on the mid.
Wait, what's happening?
Yeah, he's mid. Miracle is on the SK.
Yeah, Miracle is not the not a Naga player though.
Yeah, but is GH the Naga player? Like we've seen
Why
him.
not, dude?
We've seen him have some really great positioning when it comes to the Crystal Maiden, and maybe this becomes one of those hybrids where you give the early farm to the Naga Siren and then just switch her into the jungle and let the SK take the lane against Samael.
I do think it's strange that he's playing Naga Tyrant, just because, as we saw last game, Miracle loves to AFK.
Yeah.
It seems on some heroes. Maybe just not some. Especially because Matama Man plays it way more than Miracle, not all the time. But they need to have a life steal. I'm sure Miracle can play life. I think any mid slash safe lane player can play life.
Like, you're actually turning SK down to a harassment. Like, he's trying to push the Dazzle out of bottom lane. And in fact, it looks like they're doing some damage to the Dazzle at the moment, who will just be able to TP out of the bottom lane.
Come on, that tree's more exciting to watch.
It kind of is if he can snipe the courier. The Venaling, oh, he cuts through. He'll see it. He'll see it. It's just a little bit lower. One more attack around the tree lines. Run, Venaling, run! Instead will be there from GH and maybe even the first blood. It will be going the way of Team Liquid.
Wow,
they were denied on bottom lane with the TPing out Dazzle, but GH is this courier bait game.
At one level of ensnare, he was trying to jump into the trees. Wasn't able to get it off because the tower damage wasn't.
Save your points for the right time. Zai's going to jump down to the bottom lane now. Quick fall to the ground, looking for a little bit of harassment on Kuro, but Matabaman's already making his way over as well. So Zai trying to be as aggressive as he possibly can. With the support from Crit, he can survive a little bit longer, and in fact the TZ bugs throwing out, so Matabaman losing that armor and has to back up to the T1 tower.
There on the bottom lane. They have been favoring these ones.
Who really wins that? Like, Universe has got to be very
Universe,
scary coming close up against the Whirling Death.
I think Axe versus most melee. And on top of that, I think he has better...
Borrow Strike, Miracle's going to be here to gank onto Samael. GH started off with the ensnared. Zai now jumping forward. It's going to be Miracle to be the one who dies. GH needs to back up to the tier 1 tower, or does he? He knows Samael is low, but not low enough to find the kill. And GH is happy. He's got a regeneration rune to go with. So he'd be very happy to take the damage. Riptide doesn't have the mana to use it. And Miracle doesn't get there in time to get the Burrow Strike off.
Time 3-man Shrine. They're really good about playing around. Dazzle TP. I do like the 1 point in the snare. I've seen so many Naga Snarers just go 4-0-4. Not even taking the ultimate at 6 or 7 or 8 and not taking any point in the snare. But look at how much is done for GH already. You got the first blood because of it. They're able to set up on Veil, not normally a lane that the Naga would be able to pressure. Really holding on to that region. But level 1 mirror image is also pretty lackluster. It takes 600% damage. So one raise is...
They're looking to fight top. You're already going to have that jump in from Zai. A quick skewer from Mind Control. Actually picks up Zai and Universe, but there's more support. It's Miracle. He comes from behind with a Burrow Strike. The damage on the Axe is minimal. His armor is just so damn high, and Miracle doesn't really do anything against Mind Control, who's dying at the moment. But Zai, he needs to jump away. He can't do it. Universe will come back in again. Miracle just using the Sandstorm as protection, so Universe will miss the call, and Kuro will arrive to also assist on the top lane. Another Burrow Strike is available, but they'll need to wait a little bit longer, so they actually have the Frostbite too, but that's too late. Zai jumps right over the top of Kuro, starts the beating in with a rod, needs the 4th attack, won't get it with that Burrow Strike from Miracle, creating more space. But a lot of commitment from Team Liquid to the top lane. And now it's also Samael. He can easily kill off the courier, and GH will understand the peril he's in. Raise 1, raise 2. Enough damage with the extra attack. Crit can't reach him. GH gets back in range of the tower.
Wow, that was a really hard triple raise to hit there too. Pretty impressive. By
Arteezy? Kuro doesn't want to reveal his position. He needs Arteezy to be in range of the tower so he can do that.
Okay,
Frostbite and get the kill.
I thought he was gonna like eat a tree right so he could not be in range of the tower detection, but
Kuro. That was patience from Kuro. Because if he threw out the field, maybe he would have actually had that, like, eat the tree and then run to the right.
This'll come in handy.
But Arteezy being a little bit more frivolous on the bottom lane, and now they can look Just to try and force Matumba away from the wave.
No pressure, and Naga's gone. Gonna have the sinking. Try and pressure him a little bit, but.
Oh, Simone.
My God.
He dropped 8 HP at that point. Has to bottle and send it back. He needs that 6-minute rune. Maybe almost worth using the raids just to take the lane and then go for the rune.
That's crazy. Yeah, he had 70.
It's when you're not... Wait, does Miracle actually... Nope, it's going to be the bottom rune and Dazzle scats it out and it's a haste rune.
Loaded to the gills.
And so are you liking the GH Naga so far?
Yeah, I think he's... Well, he's like a little bit more active, but at this point, he's farming for raiding. Efficiency game.
Kuro will die at the same time. A little bit further side is going to be Matumbaman to fall as well. Support is nearby with Miracle here, and it's Samael with a haste rune. You know what he wants. He wants the kill onto that Naga Siren. She didn't actually get it. The RP from Mind Control's available. GH so low, Zai can't reach him. To leap himself up into the tree line. A quick Nova to the north. Now realize the crits in the neighborhood. Frostbite will hold him there. Burrow Strike is back off cooldown. So Shallow Grave will just delay the inevitable. A lot more kills in this game so far than we had in game number 1, but it's a lot more scrappy.
Protecting Naga. It's a little bit easier because everyone has full mana from Crystal Maiden. They've been picking it a lot, but a lot of
one of these trees is not... Eyes red. Oh, he leaps over Courier. It's like he's trying to stop GH from farming, but GH is farming up the mid lane with the illusions. Okay, that's a moving tree. So GH is just farming the 2 small camps in close, keeping the creep wave push back out again, stays top net worth, and also continuously harassing down Samel with Riptide.
Wonder if he's going to take... Would have been really nice.
RP is available. They're going to try and kill off Arteezy now. Arteezy going to Shikuchi his way through. Matumbaman's pretty low, so he's going to open wounds, rage up, holding on to that rage. Now he'll use it. Where's that RP? It holds him in, but where's your detection? You're doing a gank on a Weaver without bringing a Sentry Ward. Problematic to say the least, but Arteezy with no Shikuchi, but he has time lapse available. He's away.
They thought they could get the Frostbite on him.
Now Matumbaman's actually in trouble. He has Infest up, so if he... okay, he's going to open wounds and just... Okay, there's your Frostbite. Matumba's going to have to jump inside of a creep sooner or else he's going to die, and he knows it. Into the dire creep, Arteezy very, very low. Burst that back out. The damage is not enough. The Nova also missed. Arteezy running the edge of this AoE damage and then gets the TP away to safety.
Near death. Miracle, only one level cost sake.
Die very quick on the pounce away.
Radiant has you scanned. Long gone. That would have been nice to come out actually during that chase, because then you can hit a shockwave that's only half line.
These illusions are starting to become farm for Samael.
I think they'll... 500% damage. Universe for the Vanguard first.
It's allowed him to farm these Ancients and now actually puts him at the top net worth on the field. First one to hit 4K.
Yeah, Vanguard's quite nice. Going to be taking... But it's not terribly great versus big hits.
Especially when Magnus has got a lot of space up on the top lane, so it's a lot of levels which are coming in for the Magnus, so it should be very early point up into the 4 points up in power, while still having everything he needs for the team fight.
Lifestealer doesn't build like incredible amounts. It gets armor and X. It's not like stacking agility on agility. Or more comp power hacking. I wonder if Nagasana is actually going to take the hit.
Just become the really hard to kill. Kuro, trouble. TP's out. We'll be safe. Matumbaman looks like he's going to let the tower go. Actually, no, that's Miracle. Miracle just TP'd himself into the bottom lane. Now he is invis for the moment. He'll have Zai. He'll cop the stun. Where is that epicenter? But Tubberman's leaving. So it's up to Miracle if he really wants to do anything with this. But what's he going to do? Double Burrow Strike?
They don't have
into
stun up.
Epi?
He can just stun Epi Zai, I think. They'd have to use Grave on him, but he'd probably die in the... Actually, they don't have a detection.
Yeah, there's no fortification, and he'll let it go. Unless he can get a solo kill on someone, but when Crit's got Shallow Grave, that's not really possible.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Where's this team?
Okay, that's one kill you can potentially get. But you need to hit the Frostbite or Burrow Strike. Crit's coming back down again. Kuro's going to reveal himself with a very quick attack. And Miracle is now back out of the invis. Kuro needs the space. Only because he's going to get the bugs off him.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
The whole out of nothing, which is good for Naga.
Good for Magnus too when you build a Hand of Midas as your first item.
Man,
Ah,
it's not...
is Arcanes and Midas even before Blink Dagger?
Usually Echo Saber is your... You can farm neutrals incredibly quickly. But I can see where he's going with the Hand of Midas, because his limiting factor is actually going to be a number of neutrals, not time. Because you're on the team with...
Yeah. Naga's still working your way towards that relic. It's taken time. It's taken a lot of time. Like, we're 12 minutes in, you went for Boots, Iron Talon, EMS, Bottles in there too, and you had to run the mid lane. Mycontrol has to TP out, Universe needs the call, and Mycontrol realized that ain't gonna happen. So he actually gets out of range of the call, but he has no TP scroll available, can kill off the creep wave. Even the Weave's trying to help him out with a little bit of extra vision, removing the arm from Mycontrol. Another jump forward from Zai. Mycontrol, very tanky. Support is on the way. He goes for a quick RP, actually committing this to escape. And looks like he's able to achieve it. They will not kill him.
Nice quelling. Get escaped. The left side.
Is under attack.
Bro, trying to take on Sumail.
Yeah, he's got 1 point up in Frostbite. I don't think that's enough. Even if you let your freezing field go, you need one more person to bring in some damage. And the Riptide could have maybe tilted Sumail close enough to death.
And more Hand of Midases. On Shadow Fiend as well. Probably one of the most uncommon pickups. Shadow Fiend. It's that kind of game.
And we're going to start to add it up. It's like, oh, we're up against an Argus Siren. All right, cool. Let's just Midas, Universe, Blink. Gets the call off. Is able to actually catch the real GH. And with the Shadow Wave damage from Crit, GH doesn't really survive too long.
Perfect Blink timing coming out from Universe right there. He didn't have that for a top fight, so he thought he would need to farm neutrals. But nope, right then.
And such a big hero kill as well. Like, you catch her out while she's banking money for the relic.
Wow. So Naga did go very greedy.
Yeah.
So no sleep at 6, no sleep at 7, 8, 9, 10, and he went for the mana talent over the help. Help might have saved him right there. The 125 was at full HP, so might not have been in calling. But Naga's got to get their farm.
They do. Meanwhile, Liquid needs to also find that farm. They're looking for their double Blink Daggers on both Miracle as well as Mycontrol. So Miracle's at least getting the space on bottom lane to get his up now. They're going to have to give that over to Mycontrol.
Can you use Naga as a... There's some heroes that you can...
Bottom lane, Miracle's going to go down. I am not a master of syntax.
Well, isn't that like every business is you have your company
name is a verb?
Yeah, like rocks. One that's cool. Yeah. You're good enough with a hero. I guess
Radiant's bottom
heroes can become
tower is under attack.
Naga. You're with. I don't know.
I want to go Arteezy.
That mean go Solar Crest and Halberd on Bloodseeker.
Something like that. He's had success today. But this game does look... It still doesn't look like it can go... it can go either way. Neither team has an overwhelming advantage.
RP is generally king later game. But
Yeah.
that's a very loose statement.
So is Naga for the split push. Again, also rather.
Dire's top tower is under
Because
attack.
a lot of it depends on like Shadow Fiend and Act. Weaver is and Weaver can do damage, but like you're versus Life Stealer, you're not gonna be able to like burst anyone down or like make.
Here's your timing from Liquid. They just got both of their blink daggers.
Radiant's middle
Now,
tower
EG,
is
if they
falling.
force this, it will actually come into the point where Liquid want to fight. The Live Stealer inside the Sand King.
They have to worry about Axe and the Dazzle though. There's two heroes that can counter nation.
Blink dagger just got revealed. He just blinked on top of a Dire Observer ward. So if EG was paying attention, they'll understand this with Miracle right now. And in fact, he's going to walk on top of the other Dire Observer ward in the map.
Where's the smoke
There's
at?
literally two, and they're very visible to both.
The thing with the Naga strat is you generally don't need to save your smokes. Like any half decent opportunity
They
you see
know.
to smoke, you smoke.
Look at Monkey King knows. He's inching forward as Bark. Let's see if he can bite Miracle. Up onto the tree, he's going to miss the target. He has the flank vision, but a quick blink away back to the tier 1 tower. And EG potentially revealing they have vision there, but it may not matter. You can just still put it down to the Monkey King, and you're going to take the tier 1 tower.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
But
Still hiding.
Liquid get what they want. They're going to get this fight. Mind control under the cover of smoke. Samael and Axe are pretty close. They could potentially both get RP'd, but Zaya's going to throw a spanner in this works if they do initiate. So Miracle misses his Burrow Strike. Universe now pops out. Zaya jump in, throws the ulti out, stays on the tree line. Mind control. There's still no RP. Song of the Siren has to be committed by GH. Getting rid of the Scarab Beetles, and they're actually just bailing from the fight. I think Miracle even survived half a second after he jumped in then. And in fact, as Zai wanted to go in deeper.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
That's
Dire's middle tower
Yeah,
is
but
under
that was a disaster. What they were waiting so long. Why didn't they smoke the Sand King to begin with? That was the strangest thing. They definitely had smoke. CM had one. They smoked the Magnus too when he had his Blink Dagger, but they just waited so long they couldn't find the right jump, and
under attack.
Universe was the one who got a two-man call. Of course, the one on the ever so.
The jump positioning just looked really off. I mean,
Well-
they didn't really look like they were in a position. They probably understood too the tree line. The Monkey King was sitting up there.
Yeah.
So if you come in close at on that side, which is where you probably wanted to have like the SK even closer, but he couldn't be. So you're kind of being choked out of positions by EG.
And dodged the. But finally, Radiance is there. Radiance is a generally a pretty big deal, but like let's say he had that fight, they wouldn't have been able to blink
Oh,
out.
the jump forward, mind control, caught out. He'll go down. It was Liquid who were the ones meant to find the kills. Yeah, if you had Radiance, that'd be great, but you still reveal both Blink Daggers on Team Liquid. Don't get a kill, and it's EG who finds the opening.
They're gonna roast.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Very, very easy for them. Medallion is up. What level? President of Dark Lord? Level 15 with a minus. That is a level 4. He hasn't picked up level 15 talent.
This is turning into a full split. You can
Yeah.
see Miracle getting into position so he can just blink out, intercept the creep wave, go for the full split. Crit, okay, Universe jumps in. Fresh Blade Mail reveal, and then Culling Blades down GH.
A lot. Just he's like Riki from all around the map. Just
Miracle actually missed half the wave. And there goes the TP. Actually managed to force one TP back. Zai thought he may have been quick enough.
doing the Basher Rush too.
He
He's doing
is
the Basher Rush.
full on control with his ultimate. And he had the perfect position. It's like, you don't even want to jump in. You just want to go down so you can throw out your ultimate. Sit in the tree line. We saw the same thing being exploited earlier today with LFY and a couple of other teams so far here at DAC.
And I believe it's a BKB already. Versus BKB is the best item here versus the Nog.
Especially with Blink BKB. Like, his positioning's going to be perfect for the fights, and what are you going to do? You have to ensnare him to stop him.
And you definitely need the. But the smoke did hit, or sorry, the Radiant skin did hit, but it made them think that they're going to Roche, likely. But
That's why Matumbaman's coming out. He's well out of position. The smoke will break, the Observer will get the vision, and Kuro, there's nothing he can do. Live Stealer will go down.
That's
and EG
so
have a ticket for
unlucky.
Roshan. Even GH just caught on the wrong side of the river.
Illusion.
That's so unlucky for them that the smoke actually hit and they weren't doing Roshan.
What? When the scan hits, yeah.
Oh.
So now EG will take it. You do have Naga Siren. She's sending illusions down, and they're coming from the dire jungle. So this may be causing a couple of mental problems for EG. The fact that it's surrounded on multiple sides. Miracle as well. This could be the moment with that Blink Epicenter. They've got to put it to work, but Roshan's so low, they have to go now. Song of the Siren comes out from GH. Roshan is low, but he's not looking inside. It's Kuro who's being killed off by Universe in the meantime, so they don't have the Crystal Maiden. Another shockwave through, but Roshan, it belongs to Evil Geniuses.
I don't know if they saw the BKB, but if they had gone on that, they would have been obliterated. There's no way they can stop his... Even with perfect timing, you still can't do it. Play in between this.
Actually going to get a courier snipe with the Naga Siren. She was pretty close, but she was busy microing her own illusions to get out of there. Miracle, Fire Strike and TP. Zai, where's your stun? Doesn't exist.
Not gonna be an easy. And the Midas Magnus will lead not in their favor. And I don't actually see it swing back in Naga's favor, because generally after you get the Radiance, it's like, oh yeah, we have Radiance, we can form a push. But this game, they're not really scared of it at all, just because they're so far ahead and Axe is just dunking on everyone.
But you do have like still a great split push that comes out from heroes like the Sand King. Like he really quick at pushing lanes. Live Seal can be a little bit more frivolous as well, because he's gonna have the Rage potential TP out.
That doesn't
So-
when you can push out the lanes, but
Yeah,
you got to fight
no,
sometime.
the only thing that's going to win you the game is probably when EG push up and you hope for the most glorious RP of all RPs, blackened with Epicenter and everything else.
We're gonna have BKBs. So
Yeah.
you can't rely on this.
TPs are coming over. They're almost trying to bait this fight out. You can still jump in with the Magnus who's sitting behind them. A quick blink away will dodge the call of Universe. Okay, they're not wanting to bait Jack. They are leaving.
Very dicey for like. I am trying to foresee a point in the game where they're like, okay, let's take a fight now.
It doesn't really exist. Maybe you look at it from another timing. So, okay, yes, SF has BKB. It looks like Arteezy is not going to build into the same one. Can you actually get the timing where you isolate the SF and then just focus him? Do they have to damage output in order to do that? Okay, Crystal Maiden dies. This is going to happen.
No, you don't. Because they'll usually pre-weep.
You got to try and
So-
catch him out of position, but that...
Well,
like,
he's not going to BKB until you just need a really good RP. You need them to slip up the beat. Kind of the only... I mean, the Observer Ward is right there. They saw
RP catching
nice.
Universe. He's actually going to go for quick spins as well. The damage is too much. Mind Control, he's brought down. Then you let the Requiem go. You can say goodbye to Miracle.
Yeah, you wait for the lapse in positioning. Oh, wait, Universe is right there to call these two.
Yeah. It looked like Universe actually jumped in at the very, very start and didn't actually get the call off, but came a fraction of a second later.
Is under attack.
Know that they had to get pickoffs with the Magnus. Nothing happening on the Radiant side. It's just a bunch of people trying to stall the game by killing creeps behind.
If we can just wait till 2018, this game will be winnable.
Good luck with that. They used 2 ultimates, so even if they were to sleep right now. The weave is pretty important here too. You're not going to be able to cleave people with the Empower like you normally would. Like their positioning is going to be so far spread out. Shadow Fiend's going to be in the front. Weaver's going to be far away from the SF so that they can't both get RP'd, and then all the supports are
90 gold per minute is the talent from the Magnus. They are looking for anything that will buy them a get out of jail free card. The double RP refresher orb may be the only option they have.
Yeah, once the BKBs get down to 5 seconds, but you have to survive until the night. Not confident in their ability.
Just play the
30
OB1
minutes.
strat, man. Hold the high ground.
You have a lot of big ultimates though. Mess up the ultimate high ground push usually. Or if they have Aegis counters these big ultimates.
Miracle. It's like trying to clean up the wave. Nice skewer. Actually going to pull Universe in rather deep, almost to the tier 3 tower and on top of the creep wave. But there's a lot of EG reinforcements here. And Liquid are not seriously looking at this kill. Yep.
It's all a lot of slow damage. Lifesteal with Empower would be... But he's...
Wait, he's going Midas as well?
He's going Midas. Yeah, we can...
We are turning this in. Okay, this is actually almost a 2013 Alliance game.
Radiant's bottom
After
tower
TI.
is under attack.
There were a lot of teams that...
Dire's middle tower
I remember
is under attack.
LGD International
Dire's
teams.
structures are fortified.
Yeah, I just remember Wildmere Alliance had 5 Midas.
Radiant's tower has fallen.
That was one of the most entertaining games I ever cast.
Dire's middle
Uh,
tower is under attack.
None of their talents are
Dire's middle
extremely...
tower
None of them are like super... There's some...
See, I was wondering about the Naga. Like, she bypassed her ensnare option. Like, I think it's what a lower cooldown or duration.
30 attack speeds. Helps you farm a lot.
Dire's middle
You're
tower
a
is
farmer
under
as Naga.
attack.
Well, right now, it almost feels like they need to have that extra control, but you are right. It has to come out from the SK. Oh, Song of the Siren. They knew it. Axe came just in range of the sentry wards. Now they get really good vision, but Weave is down. It is very early, though, but Universe with both Call and Weave is very difficult to kill.
They don't have sleep to reach.
No. Maybe they're just trying to bait out, like, actions from EG that then force them to go back to fighting, because Miracle keeps doing this blink into aggressive Burrow Strike back. That almost sounds like a contradiction, but it's just so far forward.
But they're going for picks on the not. Shadow Blade on the axes purely to get kills on. And it is definitely one of the better items. I definitely do not see Shadow Blade picked up because you need to be able to bypass the Naga illusion. A good Naga player will always have an illusion buffer. Her and
The blink if you're the full initiator, and the Shadow Blade if you're the scouter to initiator.
well, you get both.
No.
Yeah.
Seeing Mind Control attempting to do the same kind of thing. 4-star Blink Dagger, Shadow Blade. And I think we can put him in a good position.
Avoid, avoid, avoid.
Yeah. Is it really going to become fire and evade? Naga push as much as you can. Miracle's probably even going to look towards BTs at some point. Once he's able to get something more defensive like a Yule Scepter or something along those lines.
How's Dire supposed to break?
Yeah, that is the challenge, but doesn't that just come with the heavy farm on the Weaver and the SF when they just rip apart the towers?
Still haven't seen like a power and lifesteal. I think
No.
it's gonna a lot of damage coming out.
Yeah, and empowered lifesteal are killing creeps.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Show me more of
Yeah,
this.
okay, give me that farm. Give me that farm. Oh yeah, pick an anti-mage.
A bounty which my matriarch would
Oh, there's a
grant.
small opening. Like,
Two-
EG's vision is still pretty damn good.
Health over 20. I would have.
That Radiant Observer Ward sees the SF moving. It doesn't see the Axe. Miracle. He's going on top lane. Gets the Burrow Strike onto Arteezy. Mind Control. No! He jumped up, went for the RP, but Arteezy time-lapses just in time. And Zai will chase him into the tree line. They pick up the retreating Miracle with the other rotations up. Both will be lost. Again, they're trying to create space. But now they may lose another one. Matupperman is overstaying his welcome on the bottom lane. He has rage TP. But everyone else from EG up, they fought up on top, came bottom. And okay, now they're in range of the Observer Ward. He's out.
That was pretty lucky that they had to buy some.
This is just... It's funny though, because you get the commitment from EG. They then go for their rotations. We can have a quick look at this again. So Miracle, the Burrow Strike is perfect. He doesn't know he's got him, and Mind Control just has to go for it. But the split second between the RP and time-lapse.
I don't think they had enough damage. If he had RP'd and then right-click, he doesn't have an Echo Saber for that little bit.
It's
I don't
all
even
they
think
can
it was
do though. Like, they have to go for things like just hope they find enough.
Yeah, it would have been way better with, like, let's say, Infest. I think they would have actually been able, or let's say, have detection versus Weaver. You know, there's a better things that they can do.
They can't afford detection against the Weaver. They need to keep spending money to get the Observer Wards down that Zai keeps planting everywhere. That's the one thing they can potentially control. Now Samael inside the pit. Crit in the neighborhood. Has a full solar crest completed, so this Roshan is going down very, very quickly for EG. And yep, Team Liquid can do nothing to stop it. It's very rare a team with a Naga Siren is unable to hold the Roche pit, or even a team with such huge AoE control and teamfight abilities like Team Liquid can't control the Roche pit.
It's the way they see one hero. I guess they had the universe.
Hi, Miracle. Whoa. He doesn't know. Universe goes for the blind blink call, but they won't find that opportunity.
Need a gem. Yeah, they need a gem on someone, but Axe is the one that's
They have it
running
on
around.
Zai.
Yeah, they have it on Zai. I think he needs a so they get more pick. Universe is the one hunting heroes out. Monkey King can, but he can't.
And slow the game up has been working for Team Liquid so far. They still hold their racks. Naga is still sitting up there very high up in the net worth. She's gradually getting higher. And once that Octarine is up, the split push becomes even stronger from the Naga Siren.
No one's scared of a.
No. Well, what they're scared of is just the incredible amount of delay, and then you're like, well, maybe that's what Team Liquid's still looking at this game. It's like, okay, the Naga's going to be pushing out to the side. The ESK is going to do the same. The Lives is going to do the same. Team Liquid feel like they're on a time clock to get into the base before they end up in a bad trade-off position. These type of kills are definitely going to help. A quick call, Miracle will die, but he's only dead for 23 seconds.
I will say one thing on Liquid strategy is that they're committed. They're committed to out-farming and delaying the game.
Yep.
It is. It's not too late for CM Midas, right? She doesn't have any items.
Not too late to put the kettle on and start brewing a cup of cocoa. Like, Liquid are in for the long haul. And My Control's on the hunt. This time they're coming with the Infest. They're pinging out Arteezy, but they walk past Zai. Remember, this is the Shadow Blade they're using. Zai will see him. The Gem of True Sight did the work. No! The RP misses again! My Control, run away! Kuro will die in the mid lane as another expected pick off. The Crystal Maiden doesn't really have a lot of safe places here.
RP's down too. That's
yep. That's the chance to push up.
Personally, that was a good bait though.
Has fallen.
He knew that they knew what was going to happen.
You got creep waves.
Yeah.
Look, you look at the position of Naga Siren. Like, I know this is GH and Miracle is on the team, but it almost is a testament to Miracle.
What?
You heard the difference in pronunciation. Naga Siren, greatest of Southeast Asia. Miracle.
That's a stretch.
This is what he does. Oh, Mind Control. He jumps out. He was looking for that skewer back over on Samel. Now it's up to Miracle to actually create a little bit more space, and they Song of the Siren, allowing Mind Control to survive.
They need what? I guess maybe
They needed something, but that was just a disengage ultimate. That was all. Jump back in, keep the chip damage going. Buy the time for the RP to arrive and just keep chipping away at their life and make it so that Aegis carrier can't just sit there and hit the tower.
They need continue on. They have the Aegis.
And they know it. They're
Could
backing
go
up.
disastrously.
They're already leaving.
They need a Satanic.
Now they're jumping out. That Observer Ward sees Arteezy, but they need the control. Arteezy Shikuchi's up. The Sentry Ward's too late. Runs through mid.
And Monkey King is dead.
Okay, goodbye Zai, but also troublesome for GH. He doesn't have Song of the Siren, just TP out this one. Samel's coming into the Octarine. He needs to do a little bit more damage to stay alive, and Samel, he triggers the BKB. Song of the Siren is now up, but the call is there. The Culling Blade too early, but the kill will still complete. But they're having to repair the creep wave. The top lane, Team Liquid's creep wave actually reached the tier 3 tower and did damage.
Small victory for them, and of course getting the gem is also pretty big for them. Naga Siren is still a little bit behind in terms of what stuff. I'm surprised he didn't just sleep there. You sleep like X, the SF has to kill you, but he doesn't have MKB. He has to deal with that miss, and you can try and fog.
There wouldn't have been the stun, so yeah, he potentially could have just TP'd out.
That was a really good BKB.
It took 35 minutes, but Samel just got the 150 attack range, hit level 25 on that SF. Sand King, run to the trees. inside the Sandstorm, trying to keep clear of Universe. Universe doesn't actually have mana, so it's a Burrow Strike into the TP back, out again. A Miracle will survive.
They have no. With a Shadow Blade Magnus and sinking.
Just that vision. They had it before.
They lost Jim.
Yep.
So they died.
That was when the Monkey King died.
They have to wait.
That or they just find Kuro. He's the man carrying it for Team Liquid, but he's... Actually, I think he put it back on the courier. Because they really don't want to lose that. But he's looking for any vision, which is going to catch out the Naga, catch out any of the split pushes. No, he's still holding on to it.
I wonder if they're going to try Ensu. I guess SF can still buy Moon Shards for other people, but he's pretty close to 6-slotted.
Okay, that Observer sees so much. They know mind control as well as Mentumbleman are up here. Universe runs forward, the blink forward, able to get the battle hunger, so the movement speed, and GH will just let the Song of the Siren go. And everybody TPs away to safety. The game has been delayed. And GH gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Now only about 1,000 gold away from completing that butterfly. Way to keep the Monkey King away. Just have Magnus keep skewering trees.
I actually have seen that.
Oh, that's easy. RP, it's gonna hit him. He won't be out of time lapse. 76 seconds without a Weaver.
These Observer Wards, that Observer Ward on the south side was... Yeah, Liquid playing their strat very, very well. They have not given up too many deaths. They gave up every Roche, but they're so far behind it. They haven't lost any threes. They've split push out the lanes quite nicely, and they're keeping up despite going.
Yep. It's getting better and better for them. The fact they haven't lost the tier 3 towers as well, I mean those shrines, they're always able to push out nice and quickly.
Oh, Lifesteal didn't actually.
He didn't? He backed up to the Echo Saber and AC.
I'm actually surprised. In this sort of game, well, breathe for like 25 minutes.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Well, they're on the hunt again. There's no RP. It's on cooldown for another minute. Main point of control they have from mind control is going to be the skewer, but maybe at the same time,
Dire's
like every target is a little bit more killable because you're not looking for the Weaver.
Wait, he went for move speed? Wow, he went movement speed over power damage. That's pretty rare. When you're playing this type of game, and power damage actually does not matter that much when you're and you a lot of the time.
Yeah, Lifesteal is the only one who really benefits from the power. Not even the Magnus with your build. Or the jump up, Ghost Scepter, raises from Samel. He's still got the close range raise. Akura with the life, he needs to stay alive. The gem, the attack will connect. The gem of True Sight's on the hillside, and EG, maybe they didn't realize this. Samel's looking for more kills. Won't find them. But the gem hasn't been taken, and still the courier is on the way up to pick up the gem. Miracle, a quick Yulf after canceling off Zai, so he doesn't actually reach the tree. He's actually caught on the ground on the other side of the tree. Courier has managed to recover the gem.
fortified.
They're probably thinking, why in the world would the MB kill?
Are they going back in again?
Is under attack.
Crit CPing out.
That's a lot of damage to the tower.
They find the bottom lane. Burrow Strike forward. RP committed as well. And they bring the epicenter plus the life stealer. Another core of EG gets sniped on the side lanes.
Dire's middle tower
700 gold and a level 25 hero. That's a ton of experience. Grab shit slow. Black towards Liquid's favor. Looks like it's only 5,000 gold ahead for EG, and SF's not really getting any stronger.
Like right now, I'm not quite certain exactly who is meant to be bleeding more, but it looks like EG's on the slow drip.
Oh, they definitely are. Getting to that point where they can't get... 3 tower up top's at like 25% HP.
Yep. And they're actually not even, like, they can't contest Roshan. Roshan's being done right now by Team Liquid, and EG can't get there. Miracle's creating a lot of space on bottom lane by just pushing it and being just a general pain in the ass. Making it so Liquid has all space in the world to do this.
I'm pretty sure it's been 10 minutes since the last.
Oh, Aegis and Cheese down now. And a refresher orb on Magnus.
Dire's bottom tower
What you need.
has fallen.
RP, get any sort of solo kill on a core. Again, force buybacks, and then pressure's up.
Yep.
No one can survive an RP.
Oh,
at this
nice
point.
call. Finally able to remove a small thorn in the side. Maybe not. Miracle even steals the bounty rune. There's another little target up next to the secret shop. It looks like a bit of a duel. Yeah, it's going to be Zai battling against Mind Control. A quick push away. Zai starts his own TP, and they have the stun available. Monkey King rooted to the ground by Kuro and actually killed off by Kuro.
Five.
Game is just... The game plans work perfectly. Beautiful call by Universe. Hold the Life Stealer in position. Bring in the damage, because right now, all these fights are happening on Liquid's terms. EG maybe can find underneath their shrine. RP goes out. They keep the control up, but with the Shallow Graven along with the Thyron, Universe keeps the spins happening. So much damage from the axe. The Agency Mortar will trigger. Samel's BKB will protect him. And now they go over to Matumba, but the Life Stealer, no real way home out of this one, apart from standing his ground and being as manly as he can. But don't worry, the side lanes are pushing in. EG have trouble at home.
E3 count on top, almost dead. That's not good. They can't really afford to lose the shrines right now. They're just struggling to move outside the race. RTC, oh my god.
Liquid Sphere protects. Well, they're TPing forward. Zai wants to try and catch up to Miracle. It's going to be difficult. Jump forward, gets the stun off perfectly, but GH, Song of the Siren for protection. And then TP's away to safety. Ori has that, I think that's actually the level 2 diffuser blade as well, over on the Naga Siren.
Invisibility.
He's 6 slotted too.
Yep. Yeah, he is. Very much. Miracle finds another target. So Mal just wandering around. Mal, however, has friend as well as a shrine. And they have vision. You'll set her up. Crit comes in and, well, they haven't got him yet. They have him yet. And they don't have him at all.
Universe was waiting with the stun.
Meanwhile,
with
top
the
lane,
call.
T3 tower's gone. The illusions as well as the catapult should take care of it.
Dire's top tower
The shrines are now open for destruction. And Liquid are wasting no time.
Yeah, refresher's up. They can. I don't know if they have enough damage to kill them if they only in an actual big team. They can definitely do it if it's like 3-on-1 versus some of the heroes, but imagine if they actually do RPs, aren't able to. Shadowfang actually doesn't have a way to heal back up. Like if he gets graved, he's still gonna die.
He needs the Satanic.
Yeah. Maybe he can heal up from the aggro.
Staring down Arteezy, playing Borrow, Epicenter. Miracle commits. Arteezy already used his time. He's so low and ensnared up. There goes your Weaver. 84 seconds. Buyback is available for him, but Liquid again are leaving. They get the kill they want. They keep the pressure applied, and Universe is the one to jump in. Observer Ward is up. Mind Control is trying to push him away. There's another force up available for Miracle. So Ibarra strikes up one. There's your RP committal. SF, the Shallow Grave will keep him alive. Remember, there's still no Naga here, but now Matubaman will arrive, battling against Samael. Needs more damage with a Burrow Strike. They get the double stun up, but Miracle will sacrifice himself for this, and maybe not a great sacrifice. They'll lose the Life Stealer as well. My Control is on the run. Zai bouncing around through the tree lines, hoping to catch up to him. But the distance is a little bit too far for him to reach.
No follow-up after the RP. So close to killing.
Wait, Mind Control TP down to the shrine? Monkey King was jumping down there. That could have actually ended really, really badly.
Don't worry, he has plenty. Buy it back. Or Scythe of Vice soon. Slice? The Hex?
Pressure? That would make some good sense.
Pretty.
What does GH buy? Apart from like gems for his team, all the wards, all the tomes.
Moonshard for Life Stealer.
Yep, that'd be nice.
The
He's got 8.5k, so he has to spend some of his.
BOT2s.
Okay. Should have money for both and then still have buyback.
Yeah.
almost killing off Zai. And if Zai wants to stand his ground against illusions, like the Naga illusions, he is going to die. Even Sumail is having issues, and you can see him. He's got the money for the Titanic, but doesn't have money for buyback as well just yet.
I just don't know what he trades out for this. He's trading out his Ags. Ags gives you really good damage because, and it's another way to play. Way more reliable because with Ags you have to BKB, channel it, and then wait for the souls to come back. Titanic, you just pop.
So how the fights actually work, force Sumail to do work with this fresh Titanic. Oh, that's done. It actually connects on both the Magnus as well as the Crystal Maiden, and just defensively strong on the turrets. Like, they have to have vision, right? But no, I don't think they did at the very start of that. They got no gem.
My God. That has to be so frustrating to pit. They're just never finding us. We can't catch anyone.
Yeah, that's actually where you go with the Axe. He went for a plus 100 battle hunger DPS.
That talent is really good.
Over the 15
Over
armor
15
to
armor.
try and survive?
Yes, I definitely think so. Dude, 100, it's ridiculous. 140 damage per second? Insane. It's great. In late game, there's stopping sometimes, but the cooldown's really low, so you can.
Oh, they find an opening. It's going to be mind control. Committing quite heavily. Matubamon pops out of him, trying to hide with him in the infest, and they knew it. So I live seal a quick open wounds, but Universe just backs up, makes sure he doesn't get attacked, so he can blink forward, get the call off. Matubamon still wants to keep this run going. He needs more help, but up on top lane, the Naga illusions are pushing in the creep wave. Cheese expended, and Matabamon's still going to go down. Heavy spin plus the damage, but now Miracle in through the bottom, Naga in through the top. You get these victories, but what does it really gain you? That Burrow Strike range is ridiculous that Miracle can just escape.
They only have 3 heroes up here, able to incredible amounts.
They just lost another tower.
They lost another tower, and Mag doesn't have to buy back. Lifestealer also doesn't have to. People are just constantly getting slept. GH can also buy Refresher, I would say, instead of.
He's holding it at 7.4, so he bought the BTs. Okay.
He bought a Moonshot for himself.
Okay. And then an extra independent courier where she now bought a Refresher orb on.
Yeah, Refresher's really good. The only problem is you can't chain the sleep together back to back. Just be you have time to like pop BK.
Oh, Miracle again closing in on Arteezy. More invis. This time it's going to be the rune that gives him the cover. Stalking Arteezy as far as he can. Arteezy just trying to use that Mjolnir to push in the lane. But it's the Magnus who is arriving. And then BTs as well. They're bringing in friends, and I think they remain undetected so far. The RP, it'll push them through. They'll connect. Miracle, the Burrow Strike, the Lincoln Sphere has now been triggered. Now their secondary RP. Weaver will drop. Sumail will arrive and try and stand his ground. Already triggered off his Titanic under the cover of BKB. But the BKB doesn't last long enough. So they don't find that opening, and it's Universe who's caught out of position. Diffuser Blade charged up, held in the position. Zai needs to create more space, able to do so, throwing down the ultimate as we're in a split-up fight. Sumail is the primary target, however, of Liquid, and they will bring him down. Matabamon's on the run, but he's wasting the time of Universe, and Zai, who get double stunned up by Miracle. Mind Control's coming back as well. He's looking to help out. Crit can't get close enough. He's got GH on his tail. Diffuser Blade charges galore, keep him low. Another little bit of a quick stun by Miracle. Triple fall, and EG are completely losing control of this game, and they may be the first team to actually lose a full set of racks.
This is one of those games that makes you hate. You're just like, we're gonna lose like this, and they pretty much are gonna lose.
Peter was saying before, like every solution is solved by winning. Losing in this creates so many more, creates so many more issues.
Magnus is such a hero though, and why you see a first ban often. They expended 2 RPs to kill 1 hero last fight, and they still won the.
Yep.
And what is RTZ supposed to do about getting double RP'd?
And how do you even defend this? Like, you're losing too many lanes of racks. GH will stand his ground. He doesn't care. What Samel's gonna throw at him? Samel, okay, yeah, BKB, but he just Bloodthorned an illusion. GH can just ensnare him up, hold him there, while the top lane is actually going to attack. Keep them slumbered while the axe gets initiated on. Is that what's, actually no, it's Crystal Maiden. Physically damaging the melee racks. Mind Control will arrive using that Hex. The Crystal Maiden just gets destroyed by Arteezy. And maybe now Arteezy feels he's got the damage. Looking towards Matumberman, finding inside the tree lines with that BT from Samel. The Bloodthorn is on the right target. 4 heroes down from Team Liquid. No buyback over on the live sealer because he managed to pick up the Monkey King bar. I think they also pinged out because they scouted the refresher orb sitting in the trees. But Naga is still up. They have to get Roshan. There has to be some kind of glorious push from EG to win this.
I think they have to all end soon. All their T3s are dead, but I don't even know if they get close at all.
Song of the Siren. They're looking to come a little bit closer. Can Miracle actually keep Zai controlled, or can Zai keep Miracle controlled? Universe jumps in. That's a very, very poor Dazzle having to run away from just Naga illusions, but when you get the kill over on the SK, that makes life a hell of a lot better.
Minus respawn timers. Minus respawn on the Magnus. Minus Sand King.
Can never keep a good hero down.
Oh, no buybacks. Really long time.
The Diet did lose their courier. I'm not so certain if anything was actually on it at the time. No, it wasn't, so it was just lost.
What are they doing with their goal? But anyone else can shout yet? Life Stealer still doesn't have one.
Maybe worthwhile giving it that.
Even Magnus, I think, would.
Magnus is coming over. He's right in front of the pit. The bottom lane might be pushing in, but now it's Arteezy looking for the kill. Does a heavy amount of damage to Mind Control. He RPs the Ancient. And Kuro will now probably die to Universe. GH can use the Song of the Siren to TP back out again, or does he? He can hang around. He keeps the Song of the Siren on the SF, so there's no BTing anywhere. In fact, he just keeps him slept. While Kuro and Mind Control, they make their play over towards Roshan, catching Zai out. So the Hex up Monkey King will fall, but maybe the kill. Arteezy needs something. A kill on the Naga can create so much space if he can do it. I think Miracle's actually looking for the kill over on the SF. He's Burrow striked up, he's put Samael down. And actually found the kill. No buyback available. Universe needs to kill off Miracle. With the help of Arteezy, they can do it. But Roshan gets taken out by Matumberman. So Liquid have Roshan. But there's no SF for 100 seconds. No Monkey King for 40. And you're still under siege.
Miracle's been making such big... wasting the majority of the mid game. Like, they constantly keep throwing bodies at him and escapes, and he almost got the kill on Arteezy in the mid lane after the Naga illusions whittled them down to critical HP, and that was a really big kill. Now they can push with Aegis and Cheese. Sand King's up in 30, he can BOT back in, and SF is in the grave. And at minimum, Liquid are looking to force the SF back right now, but of course not.
Nope. Hello, Mind Control. Attacking the melee ranks on the bottom. Matumberman able to get that very quick Hex off. So the top lane's being attacked down by GH. He'll take care of that. Matumberman's making very quick work of the bottom racks. And the mid just fell. Megas are up. The RP will connect. So maybe Zai can create a little bit more space. Throwing out that Monkey King ulti. They'll burn the Aegis of the Immortal. But you're still up against Megas. They need to find this kill. Still no SF. Support is nearby, but Lifesteal and Matumberman standing his ground, but Infest, he'll pop back out of the creep. Bashed up as well. Universe will Culling Blade him down. The epicenter. Miracle's gone back in again into the middle of 4, trying to get himself back out of this one. The stun will not connect from Monkey King. Dazzle brought back, but it's because they're losing tier 4 towers back at home. But 16 seconds until you have Samael up.
Slowly but surely, the entire EG base is falling, and Liquid have no ultimate to show for it, but it will just, they can just wait for it. They have all the time in the world.
The EG, they are the ones that need to find some hallelujah play. Samael Rapier, something that gives them the damage requirement. No, he's going Monkey King bar instead. He'll have to give up his Blink Dagger if he wants that.
Or bots.
Or
You're not gonna be moving around. I think you bots in for like a throne kill, but if you're just sitting in base, I think selling or trading out the bots for it. Yeah, they need MKB. Butterfly plus Radiance. Naga Siren does have an Arcane Rune. That is going to be even more images.
A bounty which
Hooray!
Hey,
For EG.
we love it. We love it. Unless you're an EG.
So Liquid just needs to wait for EG. Or wait for the
EG
missile.
coming.
Yeah.
They're hunting. Zai was bouncing around the tree line. Doesn't want to take the bounty rune, and they find GH. They need this kill, but he's songs. The Dazzle will just have to sit there. TP support's coming onto the shrine. You don't want this. You don't want this, EG. The Burrow Strike is there, catching Mail. He couldn't even BKB in time. That could be the game right there. Crystal Maid let the ulti go, but RP, stay exactly where you are, Universe. He won't fall, and GG, well played. Team Liquid, patience is a virtue they have displayed in droves in this second game.